Hey, welcome in. You're listening to the daily version of the Corlin Economics Report. I'm Al Corlin. I appreciate you joining me. We've got some very, very interesting things going on today in the precious metals markets. You know, Big Al got up this morning after returning from Vancouver, BC last night, and interestingly enough, gold was only up about $1 or thereabouts. Silver was down just a skosh. Boy, has that turned around. That has turned around amazingly. Gold is now up $18.30. Silver is now up 16 cents after going down. Basically, the headline on Kitco is COMEX gold and silver push back higher on safe haven buying. People are concerned about what's going on in Greece. You know what I think it is? I think people are really concerned about the meeting today between Netanyahu and President Obama, because I know a lot of people disagree with me, but I think the situation in the Middle East is an incredibly important factor when it comes to causing an increase or decrease in the price of gold. I got a guy on the line with me right now who I've known for about 30 years. He has made very, very successful inroads in the precious metals industry. He is a frequent contributor to Kitco, happens to be an executive of a publicly traded resource company, but that's Larry Reaugh. Larry's got some great insights into precious metals, directions of prices, etc. In your mind, Larry, what do you think is going on right now?
Well, again, as the article in Kitco indicated, it's a safe haven. Certainly, I've been saying that for a number of years now, that people will be going to gold and recently silver to hedge their cash position.
Yeah.
And with all the uncertainty in the Mideast, and with, of course, the debt situation in Europe and at home here. It just makes a hell of a lot of sense to have a significant, and I say significant, I mean 20% at least in physical gold or silver.
Yeah. My number is a little bit lower, and that's based on conversations with, a whole bunch of people. 20%, I think, for some people makes a lot of sense, but, 5 or 10% also, I think that would probably be a bare minimum, for lack of better terms, and don't construe that as being investment advice, because it definitely is not. But, Larry, I've got to tell you, I think that the the graph for the price of gold and the graph for the price of silver, I think they're going to continue to go upward. Do you agree?
Oh, I agree. If you look at my last letter, I focus mostly on the base metals.
Mm-hmm.
Base metals are a supply and demand fundamental. They're running out of resources, and the metal just becomes more precious on the base and the specialty fields.
Yeah.
But when it comes to gold and silver, it is a totally different market out there. It's based on, let's call it fear.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fear is that currencies will collapse at some point, and you want to be able to have some physical gold or silver to offset that devastating effect.
I would agree. We're buying silver rounds. We continue to buy silver rounds, and, at the risk of making this sound like a commercial, which it isn't, take a look at what Kitco has to offer. Larry, thanks so much for your time, buddy.
You bet.